Right. I'll try this again as soon as my phone just decided to tell me that, oh, we're full. After I've just spent 10 minutes talking to myself. Well, no, I wasn't talking to myself, I was talking to my phone. And then it's literally cut me off as I was halfway through explaining something. So, yes, hi. It's 10 to 12 on the 22nd of December and I've still got Christmas shopping to do. Why I do this to myself, I shall never know. Anyways, how are we all doing? I hope we're all well. Right, I've got to go back and think about what I've already spoken about. Right, yeah, essentially, I've been speaking to someone online about Crohn's. I believe he's got colitis, from what I remember. If I've got it wrong, message me, let me know. But I essentially, what it is I work for my dad's company, so I realise how lucky I am that I haven't had to go to someone that I don't know and explain this whole Crohn's thing to someone that I don't know, because it's my dad. So he's personally, outside of work, has obviously looked into Crohn's to try and understand more what it is of what I personally go through, and I've tried the best that I can to explain how it is for me. Obviously, everyone tries their best to understand when they're family and all that, 100%. As well, you know, as families should do. We know that obviously this doesn't always happen. Are you going to stop? Or no, just come on, I'm already pulled over. You're welcome, move here. But yeah, I'm very aware, I'm very lucky, one, to even be working with Crohn's, to be able to work while dealing with this, and two, to be able to still have a boss that at least tries to understand what it is. So, straight off, if you're someone that has it and you're working, well done, congratulations. I'm aware of the fact that this does take... Why are you not still going? I'm aware that it takes people out of jobs that they love, dream jobs, just jobs in general, because, you know, most people, they want to work for a living. People want to earn their own money. So what is the best way for me to go here? It's going to be that way. Yeah, that out of the way. I can only imagine how hard it would be to try to explain to someone that essentially you don't know from Adam what Crohn's is and how it is to deal with it to a boss, to a higher figure. What I would do, obviously I'm not going to sit and say that I'm an expert on it. I am not. As I've explained, I'm in a very fortunate position. Does anyone else with this like find that their lips are just, it doesn't matter what you do, they're constantly dry? I've got about 4 Lipsyls in this car, all for me, not for anyone else, it's all for me. I've got about 3 or 4 literally in my bag. I have them dotted around the house. I have to hide them in the house. Well, I don't have to hide them. I have to put them in places where my dogs can't get them. My 3-year-old dog, nearly 3, loves eating them. She thinks they're the best thing ever, the best treat ever to get is a Lipsyl. Personally, I love the Burt's Bees ones. I think they're lovely. That's fine. Just put it in front of me. What I'm using, what's this one? Oh, this one's from the Snow White Advent calendar. Because I've cut out dairy. I didn't know this at the time when I bought them, because I bought these last year in the sales on Superdrug. I bought, me and the other girls that I work with, one of them each. It's quite nice. It would always be, I describe it, it feels more like an oil once it's on, but I don't mind that. Anyway, yeah, I would say that as soon, if you're someone that has got a job and you need to tell your boss that, you know, I've been diagnosed with Crohn's or colitis, do it as quickly after as possible. Don't sit and suffer in silence, which I know very easy for me to say that, because, you know, I work for my dad. I work for my dad, but he also has a business partner who I haven't really discussed it with him. I know that my dad has, and I believe one of the girls that I work with has, in which case, if you're watching this, hi babe. She's like the only person that I've told that I'm doing this. I'm not hiding it, I'm going about it quietly. I'm letting it fall as it may. Have I just made a mistake coming down this road? But yeah, I haven't discussed it with him. Then again, I'm not over where he is a lot. I'm more often not, I'm in the main office. I am getting more and more over there, but we've never really discussed it. He knows that I've got it, but I've never discussed it with him. It's kind of like we're a very it's a laid back company that we work with anyway. Me and the girls, we know we're very lucky to work where we do. Obviously, as people say, don't work with family. I can see where it would cause issues, especially if you're someone that works and lives with family. I don't live with my dad, so I haven't got it where it's like it's 24/7, you're talking to these people all the time. Oh my god, I don't have that issue. So, but I can see where it would cause issues if you're with them all the time. If you're with them all the time. But I would say, speak about it. Don't just sit and wind yourself up, because I believe, personally for me, stress affects me a lot. So if I'm sitting and I'm stressing about something, I need to just get it over and done with. I can't be someone that's left to sit and stew for a long time, otherwise I go downhill very quickly. So if there is stress in my life, I have to try and eradicate it as quick as possible. So I try to be as stress-free as possible, and I'm a complete stress head, so, you know, it totally works out. But yeah, no, we've just never spoken about it. It's never really. He sent me home before when I've just not been well. I was really ill one day when I was there, and he sent me home. But it's just not discussed after that, because kind of what is the point in discussing it anymore? He sent me home, that's it. But I can imagine how difficult it would be. I'd just say, just rip the bandage off, talk about it as quick as possible. This is not as busy as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be absolute hell on earth. I thought I was going to have to be queuing for hours. And I'm not. I'm just driving in, which is absolutely perfect. I like this. We are fans of this. But I'd just say just rip the bandage off as quick as possible. Just open up the dialogue, which is one of the things I've wanted to do. The whole point of me opening and doing this channel is to make it so that people actually speak. We need to be able to talk about this openly without as much shame as possible, and I feel like there's an awful lot of shame in this disease where there shouldn't be. It's a bodily function. We just do it more often than what normal people do. Normal. But yeah, I would say just grab it off, rip it off, get it done as soon as possible, rather than sitting and talking about it. And there's a woman getting out of her car next to me and I feel like I look like a right weirdo because I'm sat here talking to myself. I could be on the phone. But yeah, I'd rip it off as quick as possible. Don't sit and put yourself through a load of anxiety over it, because it's not something that anyone asks for. Yeah, rip it off, get it sorted. And I'm about to go and try and do some shopping in Matalan for family. So, wish me luck, stay well, eat whatever you can, and I'm gonna probably jump back on once I've finished in there, because there's some other things that I want to talk about while I'm on my Todd. So, bye.